Um, hey everybody, VanTX89 here, and yeah, um, hopefully this isn't going to be really long or long-winded, but it's actually kind of a somber period right now. Um, well, we just suffered another loss, another death in the family. Uh, One of my dogs passed away last night, and we're just devastated. Every single pet that we've ever had wasn't ever just a pet. No, that was a member of the family. I was, they were like, like, they were like us. They were children to my parents. So, um, my mom is just absolutely wrecked right now emotionally. Um, I'm not going to say what exactly it was because I'm not completely sure of it, but he was ill and he was having seizures and just I don't know. But now is going to be a really, really pressing time, a very vulnerable period where just you know we need to rebuild, we need to reestablish our connections and everything. And since my family is a spiritual family, just like strong Christian background and whatnot, you know, my family finds solace in their belief, and that's fine. Um, so, um, but I just want to just go on ahead and say it doesn't matter whether or not it was a family member, a friend, a pet. Death impacts us greatly. It hurts, no matter who or what it is. So there might be some people who are like, well, it's just a dog. Well, it's just a pet. No. So what? Either you just don't care or you've never had a pet before. Or you've never had someone who is so close to you. And just that that bond that you have. We have three dogs. Well, had three dogs. Um, so it was Kash, who was the oldest, as far as we know. Rich, who he raised basically, and then our little dog Treasure, who is apparently older than them. Maybe we're not entirely sure since we adopted him. Um, it's just Rich and Treasure now, and I can tell you right now, since Rich basically chose me, he is going to be so messed up. He was already messed up yesterday. They were taking him to the vet just to get him checked out. No, um, and apparently he has seizure. Cash has seizure when they were taking him, and then he had another seizure when they were bringing him back. When they were about to get him in the car and bring him home, and he just started like drooling like this really thick drool out one side of his mouth, and he'd go into like these fits, and he. I'm just gonna say this: if you think that animals don't feel pain, physical or emotional, or they don't think, they don't have any kind of connections, you're completely wrong because that dog, my mama's baby, my brother, my best friend. We're gonna miss him. We already do. And I'm not sure how I'm not sure how Rich is going to take it. But he's the sweetest dog that he's one of the sweetest dogs that I've ever raised, you know. And I I really can't stand to see any of them in pain. And it's going to take some time. It really is. Not just for us, but for them. Because he already knows something's wrong. He knew last night when they took him to the emergency room, and he seems to be okay today. But no, he um, their little pack. So now it's just kind of, what do I do now? And I, I all we can do is basically just kind of be supportive, try and keep going with things like they were. But he needs a lot more love and attention and support. And to be honest, I mean, that's the best thing that we can do for everybody. This way he can try and still be stable, and he won't get sick and end up pretty bad, because that's the last thing that I want right now. So just, if you really don't think that animals feel emotional pain, that they just feel isolated and distant and hurt because things are different, or or like my person isn't there anymore, or my friend, my brother, they're gone. I don't know where they are or what's happened to them. And then to just keep going and wondering, because I don't know, I sat with him for a few hours today while my family went to the store, and he was okay for the most part. He sat down where where Cash's kennel was, and he looked, uh, and he sat there for about 5 seconds, just sitting and looking, and because every time we take one of them to the vet, they freak out and they go looking, because where are they? What did you do with them? Are they in one of the other rooms? Where are they? Where'd they go? That's what he did yesterday. That's what he did today. You can't tell me that animals don't have any kind of emotional investment in anything. You can't. Because I have proof. You can say pit bulls are like the most vicious breed of dog if you want, but my two, they're the sweetest boys that you could ever meet. They might, talk a lot of big game, but they're actually pretty damn sweet. They'll come up to you and they will hug you. They're not trying to maul you, they're trying to hug you. They're trying to kiss you and everything. Because you're a person, you're new, Hi, do you like me? Do you love me? Because that's how we raise them. And I mean, I might not have shown it to my family, but when they left to take Cash to the emergency room, when I started praying, I broke down and cried. I hadn't cried since, not yet, until a little while ago when I sat down and started doing this. But that's it, just it hits home way more often and a lot harder than you think that it does. So I just I'm not sure what to do other than to try and be strong for both of them, everybody basically. Only have each other, and that goes a long way. It really does.